So we're going to keep on rolling to my friends. Going to roll a drum over to my family and my friends. Quidditch to us, Makah Nation. Woo! Lower Elwha, you are next, so get your dances ready, followed by Jamestown, Port Gamble.
I'd like to call on our elders that are here, Makah elders. We have this front row. We would like to seat our elders. At this time, we have a full quorum of the Makah Tribal Council here to support the invitation that Squaxin is hosting. We're glad to be in your territory. We also came in full support of our Canoe family. We know what it means to host. We also know what it means to have people travel all the way on the water and on the ground crew. Let's put our hands together for our ground crews and the people that paddled all the way. We're the Quidditch people. We're the gatekeepers to the ocean and the gatekeepers to the Straits of Juan de Fuca. We know ocean policy. We know cultural preservation depends on ocean policy, and we're changing laws to protect that territory. And we're also understanding of the vision, what Tribal Journeys is, and wellness, teamwork, preserving our culture for our young ones to know what it means to be who we are and where we come from. It's very important to us. Also, that strength and that vision of understanding who we are and where we come from, I'm also proud to say that we're the state champions for B football. We have some of our coaches here, and they know what it means to build a team and vision and build that leadership in the crew and the team. But also we're grateful for our brothers and sisters, our relatives that came in support. Some of you are probably here tonight. Once again, thank you for your support. Indian country stood together. We had Makah players on the field, and we took the championship. We're grateful for your support. So, before we get started, we just want to share that we're just going to share a small piece of our culture with you. We have a lot to share, but at this time, we know what it's like to sit through again and again, and it's a good thing that you do this. But out of respect of everybody's time, we're going to share a small piece.
Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, here,
Good evening. And Squaxin Island, we're so happy that we can be here with you, sharing this time with you, and we thank you for offering us the floor. The first song that you heard, where it went softly to louder, as if we're approaching the shore, coming to your territory, and as we got louder, we reached the beach. This song was a paddle song, the entrance paddle song. Are we doing all 4 parts? Are we all doing 4 parts? The next 4 parts are going to be the 4-part canoe song given to us by Young Doctor. It talks about his canoe going fast into the water. My canoe has lightning. Another part where they turn and face each other. They're pounding their paddles on the side of the canoe, letting you know that they're here enjoying, celebrating with you, and then they'll dance off.
Oi. Oi.
First of all, I want to thank our elders for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. You traveled so far to be with us, to support our Canoe family. We appreciate you. Secondly, we want to thank the Squaxin Island elders for staying and being seated. You've been seated, most of you, all day long. We appreciate your attendance and your attention. Thank you. And also the young lady from the Quileute Nation that fell ill while she was sick dancing. We want to wish her very well. We hope that your recovery is very fast. God bless you. God bless your journey. As you know, many of us left our families at home like you did. Many of us left jobs, children, grandchildren, spouses, to come on this journey. This year it was a 3-week journey for us. I know I shouldn't whine because I know Vancouver Island, it took longer. So we kind of fret, and we shouldn't. We fret when we think, are we going to have enough dancers at the end? Are we going to have enough singers at the end? I am so proud that Makah Nation, wherever you are in the state of Washington, you show up and you give us your support and you dance and you sing for us. I just appreciate them so much. The next dance they're going to perform for you is called the snipe dance. The little birds that dash back and forth across the ocean waters looking for food.
Yeah, baby.
Because our next dance is called a war dance, if you just humor me and all the veterans in the house of any war, would you please take a minute to stand and be recognized? Any veteran? Thank you so much, and we thank you for your service to our country, the war dance.
Oh, oh, oi.
Okay. I was given the order to say something or send out a mass text. You can applaud them again if you wish. I'm not sure that I did this, and if I did, I didn't mean to, but I do want to thank our Makah Tribal Council. All 5 members are here with us. Well, they're getting ready for the next dance to come on, and I know there's gentlemen walking by with quiet please signs. This is your opportunity to get up, stamp your feet, clap your hands, do what you want to do, because I'm going to ask you how many of you are going to Tahola next year. Okay, the next dance that our group is going to perform, it's called the Rabbit Dance. This is real friendly dance, and the girls and guys are going to come out, and then they're going to go ask you to dance. It is so impolite, and it hurts our feelings if you don't dance with us. Really, really hurts our feelings. So this is your opportunity to come out and enjoy and have a fun dance with the boys and girls from Makah. All right, we're going to have a little fun with the children. I want all the children to line down here in a great big circle. All the children, we have something for you. We didn't forget you. It's hard to sit and watch and listen and be quiet. So, kiddos, this is your chance. All the kids. If you want, you can bring your little one down, but bring your kids in a great big circle all the way around. And then I want you to have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat over here. Fill this area up too. Have a seat. Sit down right there. Fill this side up too. Bring your kids down. Did any of you little ones paddle? Did you? Good for you. You paddled? You paddled? All y'all's paddled? Come on, there's room for you. Come on. Here, come this side. Come here. Let's fill this side up a little bit. You're all bunched up over here. Why don't you guys kind of swing over this way? But I'm going to need an opening right there. An opening. We got a stampede coming through here. We got some horses coming through. Okay. Yeah, you guys keep going around this way. Just keep going around this way. A little bit more around this way. Don't make me pick you up and move you. Okay, and you're fine. This one is fine. Little man, I want you to come over here just a little bit, because I don't want you to get run over by a horse. A little bit this way. There you go. Y'all happy? You can go back to your seats now. No, I'm just kidding. The horse dance. Thank you, boys and girls. Enjoy your treats, and then just keep in mind I have a gumball dispensing machine on the corner. Cost only $0.25. Just kidding. In a moment, when all the kids get back to the seats, the next one to be performed is called a Transformation Wolf. And before that, I believe a Sika. This song was made for Journeys 2010 when we had Journeys in Nia Bay. And this song was composed, and we want to bring it out on the floor again for you tonight for your enjoyment. Connor Vanetta, step forward. As while Maria's lining them up, I just want to take a moment. On many journeys, we've had students from Germany, we've had students from Missouri, we've had a photographer from New York. In Nia Bay, there is a group of servant event people that have come to raise a learning and arts center on Back Track. This bay is probably as wide as this floor, if not wider. It is going to be big enough to build 4 canoes simultaneously. There's going to be a weaving room upstairs. There's going to be an arts and craft room. It is for the people, for the children of the Makah Nation to continue learning their culture. It is going to be a place, a safe place, where young men and women can build more canoes for their families. So these people come to Nia Bay, they donate so many hours, they donate materials. They're just a blessing to us at the Lutheran. And I ask, on a whim, if I could take Kirk Vanetta and Lynn Vanetta's son for a month and take them on journeys. Connor stepped up to the plate. He paddled all the way here. He was in protocol. He took up the drum and he started learning the songs. He made friends with young and old alike. Connor Vanetta, my hands are up to you. He is our family. Thank you. the Transformation Wolf Song. We We have a second canoe from Makah Nation. In Elwa, young Stephen Parker was gifted a canoe from Elwa. His mother is here to explain, and they are riding in along with us.
Can I get the Changer Canoe crew up here, please? In 2010, sorry. In 2010, the Potlatch Fund provided some assistance to Darrell Charles Jr. from the Elwha tribe to fulfill a vision that he had to create a canoe that was done and for more, not just for tribal journeys, but for use year-round. He wanted a canoe that would be kept on the water as many months as possible, not just for tribal journeys. He wanted to build this canoe with young men in mind. He said, there are programs for seniors, there are programs for veterans, there are programs for youth, there are programs for single mothers. When you're a young man, as soon as you turn 18, there doesn't seem to be much available for you. So this was his idea, was to give these young men the skills to make a canoe, to learn how to build something together, to learn the discipline, to show up every day to help with it. He taught them design work, he taught them carving, and the funding we got from the Potlatch Fund, it was very generous, and it still was not anywhere close to what was needed to finish. So he would go away and make some money and come back and call everybody back to work on the canoe, and go away and make more money and come back. And this was almost 2 years in the making. In 2012, in April 21st, this canoe was finally completed and blessed. And Darrell said, this is my first strip canoe. I've done dugout canoes. I've never done a strip canoe. And he said there was one young man that showed up every day. He sat with the canoe, he talked with the canoe, he kept the canoe clean, he watched over the canoe while Darrell was gone. And he said he's babysat canoes since the time he was a young man. Every time these canoes come to Hollywood Beach, he's the one that sits on that beach with these canoes, and he doesn't leave until that last canoe is gone. He said he's so dedicated to this way. At the same time, he said, I don't feel like I've done enough. And I told him, I said, as long as your work has impacted even one person and changed one person's life, you've done enough. You've made a difference. This canoe, Hayes, his father named the canoe, which is Changer. And when you translate it, Hayes, when you translate it in the language, it is transformation from wolf to man, but it also means the transformation that the Creator brings that is bigger than all of us. And the day it was blessed, he made the choice to gift this canoe to the one man that showed up every time. Maurice is also a canoe maker, but this is the young man he chose to gift it to, Stephen Parker. And this is the canoe, and this young man is the result of Darrell's work. This is the man that his work impacted. It impacted one young man who showed up every day. So the next idea Daryl had, this is a vision this is all Daryl's vision. Self-supportive. We shouldn't be paid to go on journeys. We should be able to, everybody help with camp. Everybody helps cook. Everybody pulls every day. We're all ground crew. And this crew right here was pretty much it. We had a couple that hopped on, but these kids got up. They're not even kids, they're adults now. Got up every day. This young man skippered every day. He taught others to skipper along the way. And they never quit. They had days that they would come in and they were getting rained on. They were fighting currents, 11 hours. They still would get up the next morning at 4 o'clock and go, let's get it. So this crew has proven that you can go with, everybody contributed food, everybody contributed gas money. We all took care of each other along the way. We all set up tents, we all tore down tents, and at the end of the day, we were all laughing so hard with each other and having fun. So it was his other vision, to have a fully self-supportive canoe crew, and it happened. And a big part of that couldn't have happened without not just Stephen's family he has here and all their support that they had, but the Siawan family of Iron Man. So I would like to thank all of them. If they're here, please come down. There's one right there. Swolas. These people are Stephen Siawan family, and they were calling, they were texting, they were checking on him and the canoe every day that we were out there. And without that support, without the man that they made, I don't know that he would have been strong enough to finish this. So I would like to thank them personally on behalf of all the support that they gave me and my son along the way. So, there you are. So my family personally, we lost my father back in October, so we're in mourning and we're not really allowed to do a whole lot. I apologize for that, but Stephen did have some gifts and some people that he wanted to thank for this, so I'll let him do that from here.
Hi, my name is Stephen Parker. That was my mother, Victoria Parker, maiden name Chica. My father is Paul Parker, sorry. I'd just like to thank everybody that helped, supported along the way. So I had a bunch of people checking on me. And I'm just gonna get right into my giveaway. First, I would like to call a veteran from Squaxin. And next I would like to call up, I don't know his real name, Papa Bear from Muckleshoot, if you're in here. Papa Bear from Muckleshoot. Well, I have something for him anyways, if someone can come up and stand up for him. I have something personally for him. He was one of the support boats that came and checked on us. I had one of my polars were sick and he took her to land so she can get better. And can I call a, sorry, I missed, can I get a Squaxin elder too, please? Sorry. And we, we have a lost little girl. Her name is Shawnee. Oh, Sonny and Joni, your granddaughter is up here looking for you. Sonny and Joni Francis. Can I please call up Edwin Poland if he is in the big tent? Edwin Poland. And Ray Christ. Ray Christ. Swalas.
You know, I'm really proud of this young man here. Again, we nicknamed him Iron Man in Skokomish. And again, he's skipper and caretaker of a canoe before he owned a car. We're proud of you, CM. And now my sister is going to give out some flowers I made to Squaxin people, elders, and
And again, all the personal gifts I gave away are people that checked on us and helped us along the way. Thank you again. And sorry, I don't do this often. This is my first time doing this. Can I get a Squaxin chairperson, please? The Squaxin Island chair. Thank you, everybody.
Truth.
Okay. As we get ready to present a few things, there's one thing I wanted to ask you if you enjoyed the dances on the floor this evening. I thought you did. I just had to ask. Anyway, if you want to see more, if you want to, we could do it. Trust me, we could do it. Come down to Nia Bay, August 24th, 25th, 26th, for our annual Makah Day celebration with canoe races, softball, slahal, salmon bake, and more traditional dances, modern dances for the teenage kids down in Nia Bay. You know you can camp there. You've done it before. You know you're welcome. So with that, I'm going to turn the mic back over to Tribal Council.
Thank you, Auntie. Always a pleasure to hear you MC. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to pay special gratitude to the Squaxin Island Tribal Council. Really appreciate your hospitality. A lot of good words from our crew. You took real good care of our people, and we have a special thank you for that. We also have a special gift for the chairman. So from council to council, we just wanted to make sure that we paid our respects. Good host for our people. Thank you. We'd like to call up Jeremiah George Christ, and Mike Ogden. We could have Mike Ogden, Squaxin Island Skippers. Jeremiah George Christ, Mike Ogden. Jeremiah, thank you. Thank you for representing your tribe on the water.
Are you Mike Austin?
You're Mike's mom? Okay. Thank you. Yep. Charlene. Makah Canoe family has a special token of our appreciation for all that you do. Next, we'd like to call on Ray Christ. Ray Christ. Thank you for all that you do. Vicky Kruger. Makah Canoe family has a special token of our appreciation for Vicky Kruger. She's always feeding us. Thank you for your hospitality. Support votes.
We had some support votes along the way.
The Makah Canoe family is very grateful that we had friends and relatives with support boats that took care of our people on the water. Reuben with the fishing boat Celtic from Quinault. Reuben, Somebody here from Quinault, or is Ruben here? Oh, he's coming. Guy, thank you, Guy. Bill from Moachit on the Nootka Wave. We have Bill from Moachit in the house. Somebody from Moachit on his way. Thank you. Thank you for looking after our people on the water. Dwayne Martin. Might be the Witchy Wave, fishing vessel, Witchy Wave. Dwayne Martin. Thank you for taking good care of our people on the water.
So those are just going to go with that. We want to thank
Want to have a special thanks for the Potlatch Fund. Round of applause, please, as a funder. Wyatch Incorporated is also one of the funders for the Makah Canoe family. Round of applause for Wyatch Inc., please. And we have a 501c3 sponsor, Longhouse Association. Linda Weekman, special thanks for Linda Weekman. Next order of business is we want to add to your purse. We don't want to take too much time on the floor. We know you have a great job that you're going to do at the end, and we have some gifts that we'd like to offer you, so you can give them out as you see fit. While we're presenting these gifts to the hosts, I want to make a special acknowledgement to our pullers who pulled all the way from the Makah Canoe family and the ground crew that supported them every leg of the way. Real proud to see the dedication and the devotion to what it means to not just show up, but the journey to get here and the message of wellness. We have people in all walks of life in our crew. We know what it's like to be struggling with wellness. And what Tribal Journeys does for our people is huge. It's strong medicine. And it's a real proud moment for me to see our canoe family staying strong and dedicated. If I could have all of our pullers come up here and the ground crew. Ground crew here, pullers over here. So our pullers and our skippers and our ground crew like to ask permission to untie. We took the protocol to come ashore and we asked permission to come ashore. We came here, we took care of business, and now we're asking your permission to untie our canoe.
Thank you very much for your gifts, your songs, and for joining the journey. Thank you very much. You're welcome to leave the shores of our humble land. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have so many new people, and we have so many people that have come back. I want the ground crew new people to step forward for a second. Tore it from the floor up. Are you ground crew this year? You were, no. Okay. Cindy comes all the way from California to be with us. She knows Andy and Maria. He's one of our skippers. New, like I mentioned before, Connor. Connor's just an awesome kid. He's new this year. Is there anybody else new on the canoe? Nicholas. Nicholas is new this year. Micaiah, David, and a returnee, Tyrone, and also Tiffany. Tiffany is new this year. Would you give them a round of applause, please? Oh, and Sarah, cousin Sarah. She's new this year. All these people have put in a lot of time and a lot of effort to get here. When we left Nia Bay, we had very few pullers. Some of our pullers had to jump on other canoes to help them, as well as we all do in canoe families. We help each other out. We've had our days. You've had your days. We've had good days, we've had bad days, we've had rainy days, and now we're baking in the sun. And we're basking in your presence. And it's overwhelming how well you have treated us, how well you have fed us, how well we've been welcomed, and how all the amenities that you have given us. We are so humbled and we are so grateful. Every stop, Makah stopped at Lower Elwood, Jamestown, Port Townsend, Port Gamble, Suquamish, Muckleshoot, and Nisqually, and we finally made it here. Every stop was an adventure. It was an enjoyment. We thank all of you, and we're going to welcome you big time when you come through to Tahola next year. I want to thank all these people because not only did they pull, they stepped up when we didn't have ground crew. Jeff Smith, you're always there to help us in support of us. Big Bird, Donnie, all of you, Dwayne, every one of you, you stepped up and we just got here. We got here and you know, God is good and he's good all the time and it's taking care of all of us. I thank you. Clecco, Clecco. Where'd my chairman go? Go right ahead.
while we're getting ready to paddle out with our exit, just want to really thank each and every one of us in the tent tonight for your attention, for being here, and the little ones that came out and participated, and everybody that joined us on the floor for the rabbit. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here. Also want to express my personal appreciation for the paddle to Akalot. Good to see my cousins and friends from Quileute. Just on a personal story, that paddle to La Push was where I met my wife from Canada. Haven't been able to do journeys as much as I'd like to. Find your way on tribal council and you get too busy and you can't live life like an Indian like you used to as an artist. But with 5 beautiful children later and whole nother lifestyle, it's good to see old friends and family still sticking it out and still making the journeys. I'd like to see a raise of hands. Who's been doing this for more than 10 years? Get a round of applause. And then who's here this is your first year? Who's that? Good, good. Hope to see you next year. Sure.
all CM, Miss Charles to CM, Siaya. To our relatives from Makah, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see my relatives there. You know, through my Skokomish side, we're related to the Bochops. And I want to thank you for allowing us to have my cousin here, helping us down here with our floor. But most of all, I want to thank you for always being Makah, because you always show that great love and respect for your families. My relatives, you can even hear it in their singing and their drumming. The drums, you can hear their voices over their drums, and I raise my hands up to that, Siam. Again, my relatives, it's a pleasure to have you here. It's sad to see you leave our floor because I've been waiting all day. How about you, Wade?
Yeah, baby.